Hello and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going over photographing books from all that I got 18 months ago, a year and a half ago, February 2024. And I've either listed or donated about half the lot, so I'm halfway through it, which is nice. I've more than quadrupled my money, so if I just went and donated every single book I have left, good to go. And honestly, I think after this winter, because we do slow down getting supplies and like stuff in the winter to list, but I do believe after this winter, whatever is not listed from this book estate lot, because it will be 2 years by then, is getting donated. I just need to put that out in the air. I need to make that publicly known so I can hold myself to it. I will donate whatever books from this estate sale lot that are not listed by February. That's it. Honestly, I should probably donate them now, but I know I'm going to hit a couple rough patches in like December, January-ish where I'm going to need stuff to list because we really don't thrift those months. And honestly, with the way school's ending up with my kids right now and all the activities, I don't see me having the ability to thrift until February in a large scale. I will say I did go to the thrift store today, one of our local thrift stores. I've talked about it in previous videos. One of our local thrift stores refreshes every month. So they don't put any new items out after the first of the month. They will put, they do different color tags. So they do orange, white, or green, and depending on the month. So they keep things for 3 months. They just got done with the orange tags. So on Monday, orange tags are 75% off for the entire month. On Monday, they had orange tags. Everything is 25 cents. And on Tuesday, it was still 25 cents. On Wednesday, it was free. On Thursday, they closed. And then on Friday, they open with brand new stuff. And now the green tags are 50% off. The white tags are 75% off. And the orange tags are full price. It's really nice because I know they only do this once a month. I don't feel like I need to go to this thrift store after I go there initially. So I normally don't get to go on the day that they refresh. I normally have to wait and go later on. Or if I do go on the day they refresh, I don't go till the afternoon, but I was able to get there fairly shortly after they opened. I think I got there 15 minutes after they opened, which is really nice and really early for me. There's normally people waiting in line. It was nice because I didn't have to wait in line. The downfall is it's very, very popular in the first 3 hours. They had absolutely no shopping carts. I got a basket and I just had to carry everything. And that's good and bad. That limits what I can get, but if there's something really good, then I'm limited. I only got 2 things to sell. The rest was for personal use. But if I had to pay for things full price, I would not buy them. I'll put it that way. Things are so expensive, full price. Half price, if it's for personal use, I will buy it. Or if it sells really, really well on eBay, I will buy it. And when it's 75% off, then that's when I usually end up buying things. I was able to buy my daughter a shirt, myself a shirt, and myself 2 shirts, and some glass Pyrex bowls. I'm trying to think anything else. I bought a Lululemon shirt to sell and a Life is Good shirt to sell. And those were the only 2 things I bought to sell. They were both 75% off because people didn't realize what they were, honestly. The Lululemon shirt, I always want to call it Lululemon shirt, just had a Lululemon stamp on the back. It didn't have a tag or anything on it, so it is tagless. I would have to say what size it is. But I did find that, and that was $1.99. And the Life is Good shirt just looks like a long sleeve t-shirt. If you don't look at the tags on it that says Life is Good, or if you don't know what Life is Good is, I also got that for $1.99. So those are the 2 things I picked up to sell. Everything else I picked up for myself. I got a candle warmer, one of the ones you warm from the top of the candles. And let's see, anything else I think that's all I got. But I was pleased with my purchases. It was under $20 for everything. It was like $18.80. So I can't complain. The But the full prices, just I can't do the full prices. Like, they have their jeans and khaki pants and stuff for adults are all now roughly $12. The and that's a lot, but on half off I can pay $6 or I can pay $3. So it's not terrible, but it's a lot. And I'm just not getting the prices for clothes that I used to on eBay. I did check through all their hard goods. I did scan some stuff. None of it was worth my time. And like I said, I got the glass bowls for myself and they were 75% off. They're just storage container bowls. And with that, they're the good size and I like the good size. But this was like one of my honey holes. I loved this thrift store. Everything goes to a women's shelter, a women's and children's homeless shelter. And all the employees are volunteer employees. And just this past month, so not this month right now, but the month before, when I went and did the refresh like 2 weeks in, I was starting to notice that their full price items are quite high, where before their full price items were closer to their half price items. So jeans were closer to $5.99 to $7.99. Now their lowest is $11.99. And I don't know if they're just reflecting everything that's going on now price wise, or they need that money for some reason. They are in a donated building. The building was donated to them to use for this purpose because they are benefiting, and they are actually a non-for-profit. So also you can tell that they're getting very particular with their donations, which is fine. It means better quality stuff on the floor. But I have not actually been able to donate to this thrift store in about 6 months. It's either I'm off season, fine, whatever. They go through everything one at a time. The last time I donated anything was gently used toys, and they only took a couple for the thrift store, but they did take the rest for the women's shelter, which I was fine with. I just didn't want them in my house anymore. But they are being very, very restrictive on what they accept donation-wise and the hours they accept them. Our Salvation Army in town is the same way. They only accept donations for the first hour that they are open, and they will turn you away. They will go through all of your bags, all of your boxes, pick and choose things out of them, and then turn you away with the rest of the stuff. I have heard there is one thrift store in town, which I don't personally go to because it is in a terrifying neighborhood. But that thrift store takes everything. So I think if we have to donate something again, I'll probably send my husband there to donate it all, because again, I won't go there by myself, but if I'm with him, then that's fine. I'll go there. There are actually 2 thrift stores in town that I will not go to by myself. I will only go if my husband is with me, because they're not in the best area. The thrift stores themselves are fairly safe, but their parking lots are 100% not safe. So I will only go to those if he's with me. And we don't get a lot of time during the day to do that. But again, I was lucky today. I had time. I was able to figure everything out. I had a little bit of time between, so I was able to stop at that thrift store. Again, it was a madhouse. There was so many people there. People were running into each other. I don't know what they like. They post their pictures on Facebook before, and they're like, come in and see us. Look, we've restocked. But I don't know why people are very competitive about it, and it doesn't seem like resellers. Well, I'll rephrase that. It doesn't seem like eBay resellers. It seems antique booth resellers, maybe. home decorators. There was a lady in there on the phone with somebody discussing what they needed and what they were looking for, and she had two things in her hand and she was describing each one to the person on the other side of the phone. And then that was probably the only unique experience I saw, but it seemed a grand majority of these people were either buying for personal or maybe an antique booth, but not what I would consider eBay, unless they sell drastically different things on eBay than I do. I don't even go look at the books anymore because I have such a ridiculously large amount of books still from the estate sale, and I don't want to bog myself down. I got a new office at work, and I'm thinking about raiding our eBay supply to decorate it. There's a couple trays, like glass mirrored trays, that I might pull out of eBay to take to my office just for fun and decorate it with it. So, I always shop my eBay store. When my kids start having growth spurts, I'll shop my eBay store and be like, is there anything in here that you want? When they need a Halloween costume or a specific shirt or a specific color, I'll look and see if it's in my eBay store. I will take the listing down, but if it's like a one-off thing, so let's say they need a sports jersey for sports jersey day, I'll go to look at my eBay store and be like, okay, I have a Mighty Ducks hockey jersey in there. I will, in the listing, let the kid wear it to school that day, wash it, make sure there's no damage to it, and then put the listing back up because they just needed it for that one day. Now, if they damage it, it doesn't go back up. And it's usually no harm, no foul because I haven't paid that much for it anyway, and it might have been on my store for a long time. So thank you for watching and listening. Please like and subscribe and have a productive day.